Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Solomon's Level X, and we're back here in Dokkan Battle today because the new Burst mode has just been released. So this new game mode basically allows Pokemon Masters Master Mode Champion Stadium to come into Dokkan Battle. That is the best way I can put it. So the main thing with Burst mode here is that you go into a stage that already has been beaten, or like one of these like story event stages, and you go into what battle is it? 10. Stage 10 here, whatever stage they select for future burst modes, it doesn't matter. And the hard difficulty, Z hard difficulty, will have the burst mode like little stamp and a little effect around it. That means that it is available for burst mode, which basically if you do burst mode, you can get these coins which can buy soundtracks in the game. So you can play them on your home screen, maybe in battle, I don't know. I don't really know how it works yet, I haven't really looked at it. So I wanted to make a little video going over it. Not really so much how you can get all of the mission rewards, because that looks very, very difficult, and I don't have a lot of time. I just don't have a lot of time to record these videos here. So the missions here, select certain conditions, only full power, select only Earthlings, clear stage 10 with a score of 100, 200, 300, all the way up to 3,000. Which 3,000 is definitely a pretty difficult thing to do, but I will link some videos down in the description below on like, if I remember. That's a big thing, if I remember. I'll link a couple of videos in the description below on like different YouTubers beating it, because, you know, if I'm not going to post myself beating it, then I should at least source somebody that has beaten it, so, you know, people can go over there and like get help that way. So the thing here is you go select these parameters, like enemy defense raised by 1,000%. This will give you 100 points, which I think is equal to 100 coins. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio. And yeah, you'll get these 100 points, and then you'll get 100 coins, and you can spend those 100 coins however the game lets you spend them. I haven't actually beaten burst mode yet, so we're going to be doing that ourselves here. I'm not going to be doing like super difficult parameters, but we're just going to see how it goes. So only S-tier type characters may attempt the event. Okay, so only full power characters. I know that was a mission, so we'll select that. Only STR type characters may attempt, 350 points. That's really good. So I'll select that. If it has a little circle thing here, you can only select one in the section. If it has the little square here, you can select multiple, like a checkbox. But if it has the circle, you can only select one of the parameters. So only S-tier type characters is the hardest, apparently. 350 team cost or less. So you have a restriction on your team cost here. This is how they're still implementing team cost, even though it's never had a functionality until now. Well, after the version Z update, which allowed you to use all characters on a team no matter what your team cost is. Strengthen enemies. Let's do all of these. Nullify their reduction. Enemy can reduce types damage from these types. I'm going to do that all except STR. So enemies attack and defense is raised by 500, or enemies attacks raised by 500%, defense raised by 400%. I'm not going to do the damage reduction ones because those are just annoying. I'm going to do all of the attack ones. Enemies attack is raised by 1,000%. Enemies defense, I'm not going to do any defensive ones. Enemies HP is raised by 1,000%, sure. Enemies HP is raised by another 1,400%. And it can reduce lower damage, sure. Locks the order of characters, sure. And no support memory allowed. This will get me damn near 2,800 points, but the biggest thing is just that the damage reduction. In my opinion, I think the damage reduction is probably the worst parameter, because it just enables you to do no damage. That's all. You just will not do damage. So I disabled those. This will give me nearly 2,800 points here, which will enable me to get all of the everything except this and the Earthlings mission. So let's see. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with. Now let's build a team here. So restricted to only STR full power characters, which obviously we got some obvious options here. Yeah, I think that's good. And for the friend lead, we'll choose this Frieza. So the big thing here is you can just select support items like, you know, King Yama, Lemo, Bulma, just attack boosting items, damage reduction items, ushers. I accidentally went back to the home screen. Come on, load. That'd be very appreciated. Thank you. Okay. Now let's go back in here and try this out. So I haven't beaten burst mode. We're just going to see how it goes. Again, you select your parameters, whatever you want to do, and then you select your team and you beat the stage. If you don't beat the stage, obviously you don't get the points. Should be kind of a given. So let's let's just see how hard this is, because with the damage reduction, I know it's really hard, but HP and defensive raises, it should not be that bad, especially when I have basically 3 free turns, because I have, you know, ushers and all that stuff. So let's use these ushers. He's locked my Broly here, which is fine. I'm going to buff our attack with Bulma, and I'm not going to attack yet with... I'm not going to attack with Broly or the Goku and Gohan. I think our best bet for damage is to use Lemo to get apparently a full board of STR orbs. Alright, I didn't expect to get the full board. We might just one-shot Vegeta here. Because when I was trying for 3,000 points earlier, I could do a lot of damage with Frieza, just not enough. Because, you know, okay, yeah, we won. We won. Easy. Especially if Frieza crits, then we won. Yeah, look at that. That's 2,800 points is really easy. It's just trying to get 3,000 points is a major difference, because you're gonna have to select damage reduction parameters, which are the worst parameters. Right there. Look how quick I finished this Vegeta. Right there. 2,790 points, not bad, but you do want them 300 points, which is why I'm going to be linking those videos down in the description on, you know, how you can beat those missions and whatnot. So yeah, here are my high scores. Or here's my new high score, I guess. Okay, I beat it. Nice. So I got all these missions. So now how does this work? Okay, I don't know how this works. I know I can go into the profile and it'll show no track is selected. Neat. What are these burst coins? Okay, let's see. Music collections where tracks acquired can be played. The following are places so you can set tracks to my profile and teams. Different tracks to be set for these places. Tap on play on the track list to play a track. Okay, so you can play tracks, obviously. How do I get burst coins? Is burst coins given out at the end of the period? Is that how that works? That might be how that works. They have the thing in the news here for burst mode. Burst summon, burst missions. Here we go. Form different teams and test your limits, all that stuff. Burst mode is a mode where you can attempt stages under the burst mode conditions you select. The available conditions among events and various types selected. You'll get a score. Okay, during the claim period, you can get a number of burst coins equivalent to your highest score, and you can exchange burst coins for tracks in the music collection. For more information on the rules, tap that. Music tracks, yep. Tracks obtained at the music collection cannot be refunded for burst coins. So the claim period is the 11th. So, or wait, no. Distributed sequentially starting from Sunday the 11th. Wait, what? 12-11, that's already passed. So how do I get my coins? I'm gonna guess that like it's gonna wait a little bit and see what your highest score is, and then it'll give you coins equivalent to that. So, okay, that's what I'm thinking. The way Dokkan generally does, I'm gonna think is generally doing things like this, is that whenever you do something, it'll wait until reset, and every 30 minutes it'll give out different rewards to different players depending on what their ID is. So I would recommend waiting until reset and a couple hours after reset before trying to claim coins. So I'm going to guess like if you did 1,000 points today, at reset, a little bit after reset, it'll give you 1,000 coins here in your gift box. If you do try it again and you get like 1,500 points, then it'll give you another 500 coins next reset after that. I'm going to just assume that's how that works. I could be wrong. Don't take my information on it as like 100% accurate, because I don't know, because obviously I haven't claimed my burst coins yet. They kind of scammed me, but whatever. So let's see. When it comes to the parameters here, definitely like, even if you don't like doing these, the best parameters you can select are the category parameters, because category restrictions are not much. Assuming you've been playing for a little while, you should have obviously these full power characters. Selecting a type, whichever type you have the most abundant of the specific category, then I would select that parameter. Like even if you only have a lot of STR and Fizz characters, that's still 50 points you can select there by selecting just that. Team cost or less, you don't have to beat it with 6 characters. You don't have to challenge the event with 6 characters. You don't. You can just use Cybermen, because I'm using ushers. The biggest thing is that I always want to keep items activated, but support memory you do not need a support memory. And key, if you're going to be changing the battlefield, you don't need key. So might as well get the 150 free points while you can, you know? That's pretty useful. Lock order of characters, the only thing that this affects is links. That's it. And maybe links are big for you, but you don't need the links. That it just simply is, you don't. And right there with those, that's already 3,000 points. HP being raised. HP, I get that can be annoying, but a lot of these characters already do a ton of damage, and on crits, you already do so much damage. And these story event characters are extremely weak. So, the 1,400% HP increase should not it should not be that bad. It's the equivalent of beating less than a Dokkan event boss. Probably. Around the same level, anyway. Enemies' HP is raised by more amounts, just free points. See right here, 3,410 points. Defensive raises, I don't like doing defensive raises, but sometimes you have to for points. And attack raises, get all of the attack raises, all of them, because you're going to be reducing the damage from the enemy anyway. Even if you don't select the damage, 1,710 points. As you can see, a lot of these parameters are really easy, especially all of these. All of these are free points, because a lot of the hard bosses in content nowadays already do these effects. They already immune to sealing, stunning, attack reduction, defense reduction. And I know one of the strategies is to infinite stun, chain stun the enemy, which I think reduces the need for items. So you can just keep stunning the enemy as much as you want, and you can eventually win by doing that, which sounds like a pretty good strategy. Yeah, here's some points. So, as you can see, and obviously, if you're not using, like if you selected the full STR type character parameter here, you're not going to be using tech. That's free points. You're not going to be using fizz. That's free points. And then these are kind of free points right here. Not necessarily like amazingly free points, but they're still kind of free points. This would be a new score, as you can see the lightning effect down there. That means if I do these points, it'd be a new score. I might as well try, I guess. What did I do? Oops, there. Might as well I might as well, I guess, like, should I try it? Should I? As you can tell, this is tough. For me, this is kind of tough. Yeah, the 90% damage reduction. Nah, actually, I can't do that. I can't. I don't do enough damage as it is. I think the biggest thing for getting the 3,000 points is chain stunning, or just maybe nuking. I don't know if nuking would work really well. It might. But yeah. Overall, burst mode, you select points, you get coins from them, and you complete the missions. That's literally all you do for it. The other mission here that I don't think there's only one mission I haven't done, I believe, other than the 3,000 points, and it's clear with an Earthlings team, which literally just select whatever you want. You don't need to do it. You can literally just select Earthlings and go into the stage. Like Krillin, sure, I could select this entire team and just go in and get it. Like right here, this will be my Earthlings mission right here. So apparently burst coins aren't something you can just kind of farm by doing like 1,000 points, 2,000 points, however many points you want to do. No, it depends on your high score. You can get, I guess, a maximum of 3,000 during the burst mode period, or whatever the max amount of points you can get from parameters is. It's around 3,000, I know that. Maybe 3,200-ish, 400, something like that. But yeah, this is an easy 300 points right here. If you somehow think, oh no, I can't do any points. I'm literally just using a category specific point. This isn't anything different from like Super Battle Road. I got some characters. Got a bob of those. 3 bob points. Right there. That should clear the Earthlings mission, I would think, right? Like, that should be the same. It should count. Also, this background looks really, really cool. The effect that the game does for this burst mode is really, really cool. Yeah, clear with Earthlings characters. So even if you don't want to do 3,000 points, which I understand, you're not missing out on much. You're missing out on, what is that? About 5 million Zenny, I think, is the Diamond Hercule statue, and an Elder Kai. 10 million Zenny, whatever. It's still, you can farm up Zenny as much as you want. No, it's worth it is worth 5 million. What? Wait. Oh, 1. Yeah. We're 5 million Zenny. So Hercule statues aren't even worth that much. And Elder Kais, they're good. But if you're suffering that much doing it, then just might as well not do it, right? And the burst coins aren't anything major. They're just to buy soundtracks. So yeah, if you go on the team here, yeah, you can change the soundtrack, which they don't have many tracks, it seems. Just the Goku 2nd theme, the Battle 1 theme, and the Mappo 1 theme. and you can play it during your team selection, and you can play it during in like your profile here, so you can, I guess, maybe play it here on the home screen. I'm not really sure. I don't know how it works. I haven't bought a track, and I can't really hear while I'm recording because the phone's audio ducts. Very sad, but whatever. I think that's going to be it with this burst mode celebration thing. They do have this banner out that's like supposedly going to help you with it, because this Goku's on full power, and this Caulifla I don't even know. And Krillin and Tien are obviously on Earthlings, so they're kind of trying to, I guess, bait you a tiny bit to summon on this, but there's really zero incentive to summon on it. A lot of the Earthlings team can be mostly used free to play, or like they're really, really old units, if you want to use the Earthlings team for submissions or something like that. And obviously they got these special missions here. Clear growth events, clear any stages, whatever. You can get some free stones right now for that, just due to the burst mode release. Since it's a new game mode, so they want people to like, oh, look at this, do these missions. It's nice, we got a new game mode out, stuff like that. But overall, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know what you think of the burst mode down in the comments below. Let me know what teams you have used to beat 3,000 points, or whatever your high score is. Let me know what teams you used to get there. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all later.